seen this happen. Gedo-senpai! The epic battle we've been waiting for. Let it commence. Alright, so Naruto versus Tobi is finally going down. It finally started in chapter 595. And oh man, the chapter was just all battles. For the people that love the battles, for the people that love the fighting, the action, it was all there for you. It was just chaotic, this chapter. That's definitely one of the words that describes it. Chaotic, because so much was going on in the panels. So much action. So much, like, you know, trying to plot within the action. Like, man, what do I do? How do I... Oh, man, it was just really, like, a lot of stuff going on. And me, personally, I kept on analyzing each and every panel. Like, I want to make sure I grasp all the content clearly and completely. Now, I like that the chapter starts off with a couple of colored pages. Just, you know, getting you into the motion of what is going on. And that really, for me, got me, like, oh, hyped and pumped, because it starts off with a couple color pages of the Gedo Mazou getting ready, getting into action, and that really was interesting, and, you know, a nice touch or whatever. And basically, in the battle, you got, of course, Naruto, you got Guy, you got Kakashi, and you got B versus Tobi. And the Gedo Mazou ain't doing much at all, really. He's just standing there. Again, I don't think he can really do too much at the moment. That's why Tobi is protecting him at all costs. So I'm going to put my money on that the Gedo Mazou really can't do crap at the moment. And Tobi's just trying to protect them until maybe he's either in the middle of a transformation. Maybe he really does truly need B and Naruto for it to do anything, because it's not really doing anything. Now, a couple of interesting observations I caught. One is, I believe there's some more connection between Tobi and the Gedo Mazou, and this goes all the way back to what everyone was saying about Shukaku not being around, the One Tails. Where was the One Tails at and everything? Now, we haven't seen them, and there was a couple theories that Tobi has Shukaku within him somehow, or there's some connection there because we didn't see him. And this is what I think what would connect or bridge that whole theory, is that in the chapter, Kakashi tried to use Kamui, and I believe it was stated before that doesn't work on Tobi, but he said, I'm not aiming this for you, I'm aiming this at the Gedo Mazou. And he uses it on the Gedo Mazou, and it appears to be like, you know, that he's taking it away to another, you know, dimension or whatnot, and then it stops. And he's like, what could this be? And we don't really get a clear explanation of, like, you know, anything around that. Then it just skips to, like, you know, another panel with Guy and whatnot. I say that's the reason with that being is that Tobi either has the One Tails in him, and that connects him somehow to the Gedo Mazou. There's some big connection between that, and I think that has to do with the Tailed Beast, and possibly Tobi right now is running around as a Jinchuuriki as well. I'm going to say that. I definitely say there's, at the very least, there's a connection between the two, for the simple fact that he couldn't use Kamui on it. Now, it could be that it's just overpowered, but at the same time, if it has this much power, why isn't it doing anything? So there's a possibility, as well as just that it's too strong for him to do anything. I'm leaning more towards there's a connection with Tobi. Another thing I want to mention is that I noticed that Naruto is using QB Chakra mode and not the Biju mode, you know, the complete mode that he had completed some chapters ago. Now, I'm guessing that has to do with him not having enough chakra. You know, he's been battling for a while now. This fight's been going on for quite some time. So I'm going to equate that to that, because we see he's just in regular QB Chakra mode, which is still pretty decent, but going up against Tobi, I thought he was going to, you know, have Biju mode. He just transformed into that, and there was no explanation, like, why is he back in regular QB Chakra mode? You know, I doubt that's lazy writing. I just think that Naruto really is getting worn out. We've seen in panels before he is just completely beaten and torn up, so I'm going to go with that. Now, if I had to say any complaint about the chapter, it's probably the artwork. Though it was very, very chaotic and hard to, I guess, see exactly what's going on with every different panel, because there's rocks flying everywhere, and in every panel there's literally like a ton of rocks just all over the place, and it was kind of hard to see the drawings completely because of that, and it made it a little bit messy. And another thing is Tobi's mask was drawn pretty badly in a couple different panels. His mask is like sideways and upside down. Really, that's probably the problem with this chapter, if any problem at all, is simply the art is a bit wonky in certain places. Probably Kishi was a little distracted because he got a bunch of other stuff to take care of, but definitely the art was a little bit off here and there. I was like, you know, maybe it's the rocks that is making it look a little more messy, but between the rocks everywhere and Tobi's mask, that was probably one of the problems with this chapter. I love how Guy is really going in. You know, he got his nunchucks. He's going crazy. That's one of the things I really love. I love seeing Kakashi. He's trying to use Kamui, you know, they all just trying to work as a team, and that's one of the things I really loved about this battle. It's not every man for themselves trying to grab Tobi. You know, they're really trying to work hard, and the thing about it is, the only thing we get out of this is a crack on Tobi's mask, and that really interests me, is that, like, this isn't an easy battle. Tobi has advanced far beyond what he was when he went up against Minato, assuming that's the same person, which, you know, that's a whole completely different discussion, but assuming that's the same person, definitely Tobi's advanced far beyond that, because they're trying combinations. Even Kakashi broke it down. This is, you know, the way to defeat him. You gotta, like, wait till he turns solid to hit him. So Tobi's advanced far beyond, and this battle is showing crazy battle, a lot of action, not much, you know, too much dialogue, which, you know, in some sense is good, because we had gotten a lot of dialogue heavy chapters, and to get a breakaway and just get pure action, loved it. Again, let me know what you thought of this. What do you think? How are they going to be able to stop this guy? If they could barely get a crack on the mask with all that they did in this chapter, you know, we got combinations, Biju, all sorts of things, Biju bombs, you know, we just got Kamui all over the place, we got Guy. What is it going to take to put Tobi down? And what do you think about my whole theory of Tobi having some sort of connection with the Gedo Mazou? Is he, with the one tails inside of him, connecting him somehow to the Gedo Mazou? What is it? Why couldn't Kamui be used on him? Or is it just because Gedo Mazou is too powerful? There's too much chakra in it. Let me know in the comment section below, video response, and your overall thoughts on this, you know, crazy chapter, battles, awesome stuff. That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you can't wait to see more of this epic battle, because I know I'm excited. This chapter was, like, action-packed, crazy, heavily. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.